Welcome back to Neo. Alright, time to end week 2.
Well, Pedro, not just that, we're ending the game now. Like, it's a long enough part, and...
Absolutely.
Found him.
Faker.
Finally?
No, it's the Iblis trigger.
Huh? Took your discs long enough.
What did you call me?
Almost stripped it off waiting. Remember, his gimmick is the Japanese game of reverse. You look it up if you don't know what that is.
When did he become so stealthy?
Technically since week 1 when he was running laps around you guys.
He didn't. You're
That's
just
the
really
secret
bad
dream.
at looking for him.
Just look it up harder, bro.
That's something Shoka would totally say, so sure.
Skill issue.
Skill issue.
Get good at finding Waldo.
Yeah, get good at... I've never... In Windows, I've never been good at that whole finding Wally shit.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? What do I mean?
I just said he didn't.
I mean, Shiba had the Reapers hold us back from reaching him.
Oh, is that so?
I wonder if Shoka's the kind of person who would go to the library and mark where Waldo is on each book.
Yes,
Just those pipes.
just for the, just to feel superior that way.
She would complete every crossword on the shelf of a supermarket, put it back sneakily to ruin people's day.
How dastardly.
Ruin all the old people's day.
Why do you want to do that?
I wonder.
There's only one reason that man does anything.
For the
See the
lols.
Ruinbringers win.
For the lols?
It's for the lols, yes.
I mean, the Floodle Smiley is genuinely worse than that in this, so...
He does seem like the type of person who would cause chaos for the sake of chaos, though.
Introduce a little anarchy.
Chaos.
And everything becomes
I don't know,
chaos.
Shiba feels to me the more, elegant type who doesn't want to get...
To heat up the game.
doesn't want to, get his hands too dirty and wants to have something squeaky clean. So I don't know.
They got a saw.
Oh, I mean more like silly chaos, not world-ending chaos.
You know what I am? I'm a dog chasing cars. I wouldn't even much know what to do if I caught one. I just do things.
Oh, hold on.
Bottom right.
What might this be?
I still think
I have irrefutable evidence that the wicked twisters have been found guilty of doping.
How would that even... God.
Earlier Brody's valiant efforts were met with defeat in today's bonus family. Pedro, it's the game master. You'll probably just fabricate evidence.
No, but that's the thing. I don't think there's any rules against doping in the Reaper's
I
gym.
think a better accusation of this would be using counterfeit pins to make themselves more powerful.
Yeah. You were trying to say something, Shibai?
No, it's gone.
Who was it?
It was me, but I'll say later.
And we've not guaranteed Lady Sugumi won't show up to ensure we meet the same fate.
So yeah, Kanon got defeated.
The Barrier Beauties are out.
So yeah, Tsugumi defeated Kanon. But we took two.
Screen.
Well, remember, Dwebs, as you can probably guess, we have to correct this. Guess how?
Let's do the time war
if any
evidence that they're cheating.
If anything, Dwebs, the fact that it's happened off screen is presented as a bad thing that needs to be corrected. So don't worry, the game is right up with you on that.
I know this game doesn't have much of a budget.
Pedro?
Oh, sorry. Hey, the board's all set. Don't tell me you ain't gonna play. Well, remember, Dwebs, Square Enix is are dicks to this franchise, so they only give it a AA budget. So.
Looks like it's do or die time.
Not quite, Shoka. Oh right, this is
Shoka would be the one saying Lautrec
You only live once?
No, Lautrec style thing to Suzukichi and say, "Oh, are you finished already? I was so bored I must have dozed off."
Unless... Rim Dude!
Alright, we'll save her.
Could you, turn back time or something?
No.
Bottom right.
Can't he what?
Oh boy, it's a bit long to explain.
Yeah, we need to catch you up on that as well. Okay.
Shoka, remember that one day that we kind of outright ignored you and circumvented your usual ploy of trying to dog people? Yeah, you're about to see why.
And not because you're a bitch, although that doesn't help.
Guess I'll make the first move then. Game on, Twisters!
Get your game on!
Come on, Ren dude!
Yeah, Suzukichi will totally use a super heavy
Ren had to go
samurai
to the
deck.
bathroom.
Oh, there we go.
Time to set things right. Guys, seriously, I just went to the bathroom. Let's coordinate our plans of planning.
Well, it's
that makes me wonder.
It's perfect, Ren, though. Just pee right here in the space-time thingy. That since it's no time here, like nobody will ever find it. It will just disappear.
You know, as much as I hate to take a note from...
I get Cannon to not suck.
You know, for as much as I hate to take a note from Ghost Rider 2's playbook, I do wonder if Rendu does have to go to the bathroom in the present, but then goes back in time, does his body still feel like it has to go?
I mean, if it doesn't Ghost Rider 2, Joe, there'd be quick cuts all over the place. Okay. When is this?
You've gone back to 1964! You went back too far!
Don't know, but this doesn't look good.
Looks like we just got to 10-4.
Okay. You better tell Cannon what happened.
Okay, Simp, we'll do it.
Wait, how do you know go back 3 times?
Well, to Fred's credit, remember, this is actually important for the plan to work, so...
Greetings.
Greetings, sheeple of Shibuya.
We know. Where's the damn skip button?
Yep, there you go.
So, Suzuki went through the scramble crossing and headed for Tower Records.
Remember, they're one of the sponsors, so go ahead.
Which means if we head for Tower Records...
Hey, everybody living in Shibuya, go and buy shit at Tower Records, okay?
Yeah.
It feels like someone wants to sell me something!
All the roads have been blocked by those damn Reapers.
So, what to do?
Buy Tower Records! Records!
And the city's basically swarming with noise. The amount of yen we have, I barely have enough to afford 5 albums from there.
Really?
Can you get a side order OST while you're over there?
There's major inflation going on at the moment. There's gotta be something we can do, damn it.
Yo, Ren dude! You listening?
Shut the fuck up, I'm concentrating here!
Yeah, he's pondering a plan, like 20% of a plan.
Yeah, kind of just came back from time, Fred, so we gotta do a change of plans.
Yeah. Stop scowling at me like that.
Cannon's in serious trouble.
I know. Can you stop doing your creepy simping for a minute? I'm trying to work out a plan.
Well, on left here.
Well, you might want to hurry up.
How's everyone rushing me today?
Faster.
Hashtag do something, Brendo.
I guess you could always just keep rewinding. I guess you could always just keep rewinding to the beginning point and trying to think up a plan.
Okay.
Yes, the very beginning of the game. Let's go.
Jesus Christ, the most level-headed person here is fucking Nagi.
That might not be necessary. Have you been time traveling, Lord Rindo?
Sherry, can you even imagine if this pulls a Sonic 06 and erases itself at the very end?
Oh, that's what. Oh, God.
To their credit, nerves are high right now.
That's week free.
Yeah. Although, when you get down to it, technically, as far as the real world knows, Neku was never dead by the end of the first game, not counting, the additional content, so...
What?
I guess. Surprise!
Also, what I will say before is that I still ponder if if there is a particular meaning towards Shiba's butterfly motif, because it's still prevalent on his bling. So I wonder.
Butterfly effect, maybe.
Although my last trip didn't end so well.
I
accidentally went back in time to 1862. The Reapers are pretty much blocked off. Pretty much all the streets, and they followed our group and sicked their noise on us to boot.
Jova, the secret is he gets more powerful every time Rindo time travels.
Exactly. Oh my god, when you get down to it, that's kind of the plot point of that Remedy time-traveling game.
Basically, we just need to get the Reapers off our scent, right?
Quantum Break.
Quantum Break, yeah.
Yeah, and basically, you actually know you're a lot of Reaper radio or shit.
Like, believe it or
what
not,
you have, Libs.
believe it or not, Sherry, what you described is more or less the main focal
was gonna
point of
suggest-
Quantum Break, where there's a good guy and a bad guy, both
And the
capable
bad
of
guy
time
is played by
travel.
the CIA agent from the beginning of The Dark Knight Rises.
I was biggest of all those battles we get to tell records and analysis. It's basically, my initial plan was to have her basically pretend to arrest us or something.
You think we could give him the slip if we go up there?
What do you, the people at home, think?
Well, you're the ex-Reaper, so
Well,
you probably know better
well,
than any of us.
I mean, we could lure them to the top. We could lure them to the very top of the building and push them off.
Somehow I don't think that'll kill him.
It's thousands of feet up in the air.
Don't worry.
Deaths.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
Dwibs, if RPGs, especially
Oh,
ones
hold on.
made by the Kingdom team, have taught me anything,
Now you're about to get your
Well,
answer, Jova. Bottom left.
Death, perhaps?
Just point enthusiastic.
That's right. Let's go. Let's go fight Yozora right now.
of course.
He steals all your shit. I'm not sure it's a good idea.
Damn, who knew that Zack from Zack and Cody was still kind of a bastard?
I can get us there if we move a little closer.
Oh.
A special
Yeet.
power of yours?
Yeah, the power of eating.
I can fly.
It's an underrated power, that.
Yeah, Fred is like, I wish I could fly there. Why waiting now?
Wait, how?
Oh, you're gonna love this, Rindo. Do you like thrill rides?
No time for questions, dude. Let's just do what she says.
You know,
Oh, you're
Fred-
so going
yeah,
to regret that.
Brett, would you be this quick if it didn't involve cannon?
Yes, I would, because we're kind of in a hurry. We kind of have a plan,
Alright, let's get close then.
and we need it to go well. Come on, Rin, dude, give me some credit.
I don't have any credit, but I can give you 5 cents.
All right,
That's fair, right?
close enough.
Until we have to take the stairs.
Which, they wouldn't be that cruel.
Glimpse, that happened in the anime of the first game.
Yeah,
Maybe they might.
it was a really weird decision on top of a lot of other weird decisions that adaptation
Yeah.
made.
I'm guessing they were trying to replicate that moment from 7.
Close enough to do what?
This is the wrong franchise to do that, and it's like we have other priorities. Go on, Shiro, please.
Something I did when I was still a Reaper.
Or kill
Don't
people.
tell me you placed booby traps.
Well, no, we need to find a way to actually propel ourselves, upward.
Yeah, by killing people.
To be fair, Rin, dude, we ourselves have also not gotten our hands dirty since we gotten here. So
Yeah, but she's sadistic. She'll pile their bodies on top one after another.
Jesus.
She'll have us use it as
Oh,
a
like
ladder.
that PS2 commercial, dudes.
She'll have us use it as a ladder.
Got a feeling I could still pull it
not
off.
for nothing, Rin, dude, but we never saw her do anything like that. So you yourself thinking that says a lot more about you than about her.
Rindu,
Sure,
have
I
you
mean-
been
I
missing
mean,
meetings?
We never saw her do anything either.
Rindu, this is your conscience speaking. Did you miss out on your last few sessions with your psychiatrist?
My psychiatrist died.
Jova, this is, his fantasy world. Therapy doesn't exist.
Yeah, exactly. Remember, the way we do therapy in fantasy stories is we get thrown into a magical journey that builds character.
Lord, if that doesn't explain a lot of the character actions in Final Fantasy Tactics.
My psychiatrist went insane, thought he was a sheep, and ran into the middle of the road.
I just need to.
Is he from New Zealand?
It doesn't matter where he's from, he's dead now.
My condolences. Well, at least you got me, the voice in your head, to keep you calm and sane.
Gee, thanks. Why does the voice in my head sound different than my actual voice?
You'll see.
Coming close. We're gonna fly. Yeah,
Oh.
You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly.
Well, when you put it like that, it's unbelievably simple. Let's just fly and spread our wings.
Yeah, just throw yourself off a building and fly, bro. Trust me.
Then again, ha, even without wings, I can still fly.
Okay, so telewarping with Shoka. Shoka can warp to secret locations throughout the city via special portals found while scanning. Scan to locate a portal, then approach it and press X to leap through it. In this particular case, this particular portal takes us to the top of 10th floor. So there you go. The iconic location in Kingdom Hearts 3 where we fight Yozora is also available here because Nomura and his team, for whatever reason, have some kind of obsession with the top of the 10th floor building.
I think it's kind of implied at the end of Free Remind that, Sora is actually in this version of the interview.
That's the thing, Joe. In interviews, they specifically try to say that it's not, but evidence suggests the contrary. It's muddy.
I wouldn't be surprised if they're taking the mickey out of us by claiming it's not.
Yeah.
Especially after the railroad of...
We appear to have teleported.
Remember, Jova, Nomura...
You're free to barf on your right, please.
Remember, Joe, but Nomura has flat out said verbatim that he likes keeping fans guessing and theorizing because in his opinion, makes things more fun that way. So even if we do get it right, he will never confirm it because he wants us to keep guessing.
Oh, he likes watching us struggle.
Absolutely.
To be fair, I actually agree with him. If he just gave us all the answers every time we asked, it wouldn't be as fun, in my opinion.
Oh, no. Look. I'm fine with how Nomura does it. What annoys me is how some other Square executives kind of just straight up lie. Which, okay, to be fair, there's an art to that in marketing. Like, sometimes, I do get it, they can't just reveal their tricks. It does feel like sometimes, though, they misguide the audiences a little too much.
I can think of one. When the developers were questioned before the game came out for the first Last of Us, they were asked if we would be able to play as Ellie. And they lied because they didn't want to reveal what happens when we get to the winter arc.
My People were already speculating a lot by noticing that a lot of the marketing, did not involve much of Joel, so the speculation was there already.
My take has always been, it's something of a slippery slope, but I'm willing to let it slide to a certain degree.
It's still a fine line. It's still a line between, how fair it is compared to outright false advertising. We discussed this when we did MGS2.
Mm-hmm.
But as long as there's a portal, then I can get us through.
Like I said,
that was nice of the Reapers to leave you to do.
Fixed base, teleportation. Sure.
Like I've said before, when it comes, I give MGS2 a special pass because in order to make this message effective, it was necessary to quote unquote trick the audience to prove how easy it is to use digital information to trick people. So Kojima actually had a higher purpose for why he did that.
Wow.
So have we given the Reapers the slip or what?
Yeah, somehow I'm pretty sure the Reapers would know she has that ability in the game.
Well, her superiors maybe, Jova, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the lower end Reapers do.
Oh yeah, I get that. What I mean is suggesting we've given the Reapers the slip, I assume he's talking about even the higher-ups, it's like... No, I get the feeling it was part of the plan for her to still have those powers, given that they were the ones who fired her in the first place.
Basically, Dwibs, this particular spot we're in right now, this is where we fight the super mega ultra hard boss of Kingdom Hearts 3. Because this development team has some kind of obsession with the 10-4 building.
Even in another day in the first game, we came here to fight the two Cantus variants that Hanekoma unleashed on us.
Yeah.
Mark my words, Virum Rex's climax will take place on that building.
Well, I mean, are you even surprised? Go ahead.
Now I can cut Suzukichi off my tower records.
All right.
Yes, we'll jump down on top of him from this building.
Okay.
Literally power slamming.
So yeah, I just wanted to show it a bit. There you go. And that's it. That's it for our rewind this time.
Oh wow, really? Just that?
Well, to be fair, I can imagine that they want, we're in the climax of week 2. They want to keep things. They want to make sure it doesn't drag, I guess. Sure.
I'm guessing the idea is that now that we know about Shoka's special ability, we can use that to our advantage.
That's our guy, all right.
There he is.
Huh? Took your discs long enough. Almost written off, waiting around for you.
Honey, we were thinking just the same thing.
I'm just glad we made it.
You could say in the nick of time.
Fall asleep waiting around for us.
I hear you added 2 whole Reaper rejects to your ranks.
You sure that's not what I bet you said earlier about being kept asleep, being kept waiting for so long? Because that's what your mom said to you every time you got held back in detention.
That ought to make for an interesting fight.
You can say that again, Joe. Let's give this punk everything we got.
Okay, sound good.
The biggest wedgie possible.
Honestly, don't waste your energy on him.
Alright, we'll just shoot him then.
We have to save some for Tsugumi. And potentially the leader of the Ruinbringers.
Wait, do we even have a gun?
There are some projectile base beams.
Yep.
I wouldn't call them guns, but sure, close enough.
Maybe we can get.
I'll aim a slingshot at his.
Maybe we can borrow Coco's gun.
Yeah.
Hang on.
For his special left, she uses a gun.
What?
He's up to something.
Go ahead, Shira, please.
Ed, we made it. Does that mean we didn't before?
That is correct. Yes, Shoka. You're getting. Wow, you're quick to get the hang of this.
Weird. Shouldn't she remember from the past?
Well, I'm pretty sure she's just trying to see if she's grasping the whole thing, because I mean, this is kind of new to her.
Kinda, yeah.
Oh, right. She can remember us being in the past, but she probably doesn't remember. Well, obviously doesn't remember the original future.
Obviously, only Rindo does. Carry on, Shira, please.
So you turned back time and fixed everything?
Well, not quite.
It is nice that Suzukichi is waiting for us to explain this before
Excuse me? I'm over here, you know.
Unfortunately, I couldn't turn back time and stop the math-obsessed freak from turning on us. Pretty much.
Technically, that math-obsessed freak did help you win the first week.
Yeah,
Well,
and then he turned on us.
Mike, he just took his leave.
That's how I found out about your motor going at it yesterday.
Yep. Excuse me? Are you discs ignoring me?
Yes. So you can just go back whenever you want?
If only.
If only. Unfortunately, it's not like that. Kondo Sensei thought it would make Reno 2 OP, so we need to give it some kind of limitation.
Again, it's hilarious how almost every single game from Square Enix that involves time travel, Chrono Trigger, 13-2 and this, has this particular ruling, possibly for the sake of convenience, obviously, but it's very, kept tight and very identical in each game.
It's more like whenever shit really hits the fan.
Basically, yeah.
Changing the future, you have changed the past.
No.
Fortunately, this game doesn't do that shit because they understand that that doesn't make any sense. It never did, it never will.
I want to be fair. I get what they were trying to do with that, with the idea that the timeline is kind of its own Crystarium grid, essentially. So
pretty limited. Probably be able to do it again today.
Exactly.
problem was, like many things, the execution.
Honestly, to me, you're gonna have to pull out some damn amazing ass logic if you're gonna convince me that that makes any sense. Honestly.
Do we even know if that line was actually also in the original script or was another of the 13 localization teams?
Well, obviously too, I can only go off of what he says, but Brando, as you know, knows Japanese, and he said in his video that the localization for 13.2 overall is basically good. It doesn't really have any major things putting out.
Alright, I'll go off with that then for now.
Because remember, he pointed out the problems in 13.1 and Lightning Returns localizations, but he did mention that in 13.2 it's fine.
Okay.
That's one hell of a trump card.
He also pointed out the whole "I love you" thing from 10. So
Yeah.
if you two lovebirds are done chatting, can we, fight the big scary dude in front of us, please?
What a great suggestion, Fred. You're in front line.
Yeah, Fred, why don't you take care of him? You've got this easy.
Let us pray for success.
Hey, Wendy, if you like talking to Shoka so much, why don't you marry her?
Whoa, you jealous?
Both too young for that.
Hey, I already have someone I have my eye on. So
I got quote to Maxor for this one when he mentioned about Baldur's Gate 3. This is the world's shittiest polycule.
Okay, let's do this.
Again, Suzukichi was such a gentleman letting us talk our mouths off like that.
And
Alright, I forgot when he removes his jacket during the fight.
And yes, this is one of my favorite tracks in the game. We're losing you.
You know, that's the weird thing. You'd think that he'd have some transformation sequence, but we never see him have a transformation sequence to get to the point where his shirt is off and his chain is busted.
No.
Maybe cut content.
It's weird because
it's possible, but remember. Well, I know what you're probably gonna say too. The first game did that. Remember, the first game was also much more cheaper and easier to make because of its nature.
What I mean is that the first game did have some degree of showcasing the fact that the Reapers were transforming into their Cantus forms.
Well, to be fair, they do this.
Enough.
To be fair, they still do it in this game too, just not as much of like a giant scale like the first game did.
Although that does reverse
though.
Assuming that this is a transformation, though, why does a player have access to transformations when that was typically only a Reaper
I do
thing?
wonder at this point if the Ruinbringers are actually players and not Reapers themselves.
Oh yeah, look, we've already established that the game is heavily rigged to their favor.
Well,
and if my theory of who the leader of the Ruinbringers is so, that would just raise my suspicions that the Ruinbringers are actually just Reapers cosplaying as players.
Well, you're just gonna have to wait until the end of this part to get your answer, won't you? Yeah, that's basically. Yeah, we're losing you is awesome. Like it's literally mid 2000s Edge incarnate, and I love it.
Especially because Suzukichi transformation here is it's technically not something different from the Cantus one. For once, the elk is not really part of the Chinese zodiac because that has been recurring motif. And secondly, if I remember already, I already mentioned. I think it's based on something else that I shan't pronounce because I think these days it's not particularly, super accepted. But again, just for the imagery, I get the idea that wasn't the intention of the developers.
Yeah, remember, hell will freeze over before Square Enix gives a game in this series a AAA budget. So.
I mean, I guess to be fair, the budget for this sequel
if you ask me, I will take this over a game that looks like Forspoken.
Oh, well, that's like the bottom of the barrel that you're picking up right there.
That, giving a AAA budget can mean jack shit, Pedro.
Oh yeah, I understand it. It's about how you use it. Like, and I honestly have, and I have faith that with that Kondo Sensei would know how to use it.
Oh, look. I want to be fair. Like, even if this ain't a AAA budget, I do think this game looks perfectly fine. Like, I mean,
the cell shaded, like the art, Nomura's and Kobayashi's art, as always, is fantastic. That's not even in question. The cell shaded graphics do a fantastic job capturing the feel of the art. So again, it's exactly how I would expect a Torii game to look in 3D.
I'll mention later.
Bro, it's like you discs were playing on a whole nother board.
It's like we've leveled up or something.
Guess this means you wedged your way into first place.
Hooray!
Have we really?
Probably, but we're not stopping there. What's that supposed to mean?
Fred, Fred, are you sure you want to tell him everything?
Don't worry about it, big guy. Didn't you say you were tired? How's about a nap?
And then punches him in the face.
What are you discs? Scheming.
What? I'm sorry, are you accusing us of scheming?
None of your business, pal.
So yes.
I'll keep an eye on Suzukichi for you.
Oh, you were there in the background the whole time.
We'll
Thanks
say,
for the
and I
help,
was
asshole.
here.
Oh, wait, where did you come from?
And if he tries anything funny, Vu will be the first to know.
Yes.
Sounds good. Thanks, traitor.
Why are we civil?
Well,
Because it's our best chance at overturning the game.
we need to go. All right, our next step of the plan is to go help Kanon defeat Tsugumi. And Motoya is really the only person we have that can keep an eye on Suzukichi, so we don't really have much of a choice. We have to use him for that.
Although, that being said, Suzukichi did say we're in first place, right? So does that mean that, the more enemies on a team you defeat, I guess, the higher you are up?
Yeah, true, but
I think there's also the fact that Rindo and his teams do not want to just win themselves. They want to make sure the other teams do not get erased.
yeah, they want to try to get the Ruinbringers into last place, so they'll be the ones erased, and potentially try to save everyone who's not the Ruinbringers. I mean, the Ruinbringers have like on the hypothetical scenario that they succeed. The Ruinbringers, I will argue, brought this upon themselves by basically abusing and basically trapping all the other players in here for their own amusement. So, I'm not, even if we were to kill all the Ruinbringers, I wouldn't really shed any tears for them, honestly.
That's the thing. With Suzukichi, I agree, and I cannot say anything for the leader, but Tsugumi clearly feels like she's under some kind of mind control, so
that is
I
true.
don't know about her.
That is true, but at the same time, we can't just do nothing. We have to do something.
One thing to keep in mind, when we fought Tsugumi, it was actually Mr. Mew we were fighting, so...
That's a good...
Well, I get the idea she
that.
uses that as a proxy,
That's a good find, you just fine. Alright, but for now, let's move on.
And yet, despite all of this, we still don't know who Swallow is.
Okay.
More pretentious messaging.
Oh, wonder who this could be.
Attention, sheeple. This is your Game Master speaking. I can't say I envision the Wicked Twisters coming out on top, but surely the Ruinbringers won't let us down. This game isn't over yet, players, so keep hot on it.
Yeah, I can imagine that coughing was actually part of the recording, and he was too lazy to call for another take.
Maybe the butterfly moon has in his stomach.
I mean, I'm pretty sure it's implied that they're meant to be live broadcast strips, so you can't do that.
Well, live, pal.
All right.
It's actually...
to the top of this building. You might remember this as the place where we fought Tsugumi last time. So it looks like
on the roof. A beat for Tsugumi.
Exactly. Thanks, Rindo. Come on, Rindo. Let's hurry.
It's just kind of like almost every Yakuza game ending on the Wonder Tower.
Kanon can't hold out forever.
I know. Let's move.
There you go. See, now we're going to save her on screen. See?
Let me guess. This is so that... we can have...
Something wrong, Shoka?
No, go on, Jova.
This is probably so that we can have the same fight on the same battlefield.
No, it's so we can have her die on screen.
Rindy! Rats!
The Wicked Twisters are at your service.
My simps! Just in the nick of time.
I respect Chino, but I don't really simp.
Alright, my heroes!
Yeah, Rindo. Yeah, Rindo's kind of into her, pointing at Choka. Rindo's kind of into her canon, so... Occupiers of first place. The Wicked Twisters.
Something you want to say to her, Shoka?
Shoka. A Reaper.
Exterminate.
Exterminate. Exterminate.
All right. Time for some teamwork.
Because we are the world ends with your heroes.
I mean, I have been dollar control humans.
First, let's teach this little girl a lesson.
Let's kill her.
No, let's not... No.
Let's bully a child.
That should make her reader come running.
Unfortunately...
Considering the age of a lot of the cast, this whole game is about bullying children.
The Lord's way, working mysterious ways, Shiroi.
Tio, the lord of this
Shiroi,
game
bottom
had
right.
2 kids pointing guns at each other at the end of the last game.
That face is most disconcerting.
He actually showed emotion.
Tsugumi is mad now.
So let's beat her up and then give her some therapy.
Don't let her get to you, boss. Also, again, when it comes to the whole bullying... unfortunately, Shiroi, we're kind of in a spot where we don't really have much of a choice. We have to do this. It's either kill or be killed.
It's very bad show.
Flowey will be so proud.
We'll take her down and then take her lunch money. Because we're the good guys.
But I don't
course.
have any lunch money.
Don't worry, there's always some yen that spawns after we win a battle.
Things ain't gonna go your way this time around.
No, don't kill Hype-chan. Don't tell me she's gonna summon that giant grizzly again.
You know, if you speak
Go ahead, Descript.
Nah, that thing's a porker, yo. Pretty sure I see it.
No respect at all.
Alright, Shiroi. And now, Shiroi, here's your time to shine, bottom left.
Maybe on the ghetto storefront because it's the mascot and it's a cat, not a pig.
That's the same thing, Shoka. Come on.
Rindu, this is your conscience speaking. I feel like I've heard this conversation before somewhere.
Where have I
It
heard?
really is a flat circle.
It's like the stepladder and ladder debate that persists throughout AO Ace Attorney games, even the spin-offs.
So, Shiroi, are you going to say that Beat is also a dog person?
Yeah. Also, he should know better.
Technically, Beat never really talked about Mr. Mew with Shiki, like it was only Neku. So yeah, technically in the first game, Beat never really talked that much to Shiki in general. It was more rhyme.
Obviously,
Go what now?
It seems he and Neku shared a brain cell on that one.
Sure. It's Gatonero. That's how you say it. Go ahead.
Gatonero.
Duh. You idiot.
Oh, okay.
I've never really been around in the real world.
Say it
for a
with
while,
me.
you know.
Cat.
But yeah,
Cattle, of course.
little reminder. Great mystery solved. Great mystery solved. Ready for round 2, Rindude?
Yeah, but let's be smart.
Meanwhile, she's
Right.
standing in the middle like, what the fuck are you all talking about?
Gotta say some shit
Yeah.
for round 3.
Exactly.
Again, I have to give the Ruinbringers credit. They're very polite in letting us monologue.
They're the bad guys.
It's anime logic, Jova. You know how it is. Like
Remember the quiz towards Don Corneo, Jova. When bad guys do something like this is because they're sure to win.
remember how look at Magical Girl animes where look at Magical Girl animes where or hell, not even Magical Girl animes. I can even use Western. Look at Power Rangers where the monster will stay there perfectly quiet while the Rangers will transform. It's just basic media logic when it comes to these things.
It would be funny if it turns out Shoka is Shiki reincarnated because she's back in the hell of Mr. Mew being mistaken now not just as a pig but also a bear.
Oh crap! Oh no!
Ah! Not the bears! They're in my eyes! They're in my eyes!
This is what you get for calling him a pig.
Little reminder.
Integrated idiot.
Little reminder. Remember, like Tsugumi was the first character of the sequel to be shown off in the little teaser image at the end of the mobile port in 2012. And for a long time before we finally learned her name was Tsugumi, the fans called her Hype-chan. So.
Yeah.
No, don't. So that's why I'm saying no. Don't kill Hype-chan. For a long time, she was all we had to go on when it comes to the sequel.
I'm pretty sure some people thought that she was going to be one of the playable characters instead.
Mm-hmm. To be fair,
I kind of did.
To be fair, there was never even remotely hinted towards that in any way. They just.
And if anything, the Kingdom team usually operates on the idea of a character that's supposed to be a teaser to a future game. Not always has to be, the playable character, but maybe sometimes like, the super boss or an actual antagonist. Sure, it's played a bit fast and loose without the lingering wheel. Was Terra's armor, but other stuff like the Musketeers figure turned out to be, villains.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Better than expected.
Well, with the lingering will in Kingdom Hearts 2, that was meant to be just a kind of a tease for Birth by Sleep.
Well, like I said, most of the super bosses tend to be at this point. It's just a matter of, who they are.
Mm-hmm.
Now that I think, okay, it wasn't a super boss, Jova, but who was that nightmare cloak figure with red eyes supposed to be, technically, in Ring of Distance? I forgot.
I don't think we even know, do we?
Wait, hold on. Nightmare with red eyes.
One of the super bosses from Ring of Distance.
It's actually one of the mandatory last bosses for Riku. It's
you're right.
With a nightmare sign behind the cape and red eyes.
Maybe it's.
I think that was supposed to.
Maybe that was young Xehanort just dressed with cloak. I don't know.
Because you actually fight young Xehanort properly, and it's an asshole.
It's Xehanort, so go on.
I wonder if it was. Oh no! Even the regular Xehanort shows up in that game.
The only super boss that hasn't had plot significance so far has been the Vanitas Sentiment, the Palace Swap Vanitas, so the white collar one.
I'm guessing maybe that was supposed to be.
Gotta love it. Beast Dodge major involves this Kate.
Well, yeah, that's how it was in the first game. So.
Yes, Jova.
Like, I was actually wondering, if that may have been a hidden version of Vanitas as a twist that, it's someone we actually have met before, but we don't know. But yeah, I don't think they've ever truly confirmed who that figure was.
Oh, wow.
And there we go. Alright, everybody, get ready for plot, like a good amount of plot bombs.
Let us take this shortcoming.
I mean, the game is clearly over at this point, so.
Oh yeah, totally. The game is gonna be over right now. This is the last part, totally.
Yep, Mr.
Also,
Mew.
we gotta start over.
B for bear. My. We really did it. And since the Ruinbringers lost to the top team...
Sure.
And she gets impaled by a laser beam behind her Sonic 06 style.
That means they're sitting in last place now.
Oh, turns out it's opposite day. Being last is actually first.
We're not out of the woods just yet. That's right, I'm not gonna jinx myself.
Yeah, still gotta wait for their leader to show up.
And then dogpile them.
Rendo's the leader.
Well, he means the Ruinbringers leader.
It would be an interesting twist if Rindo was the Ruinbringers leader who lost his memories or something. Also, Nagi, what the fuck are you doing?
She's trying her best to keep herself calm. Remember, that's one of her...
She's foaming at the mouth.
She gets nervous. Because remember, we
taste victory.
Remember, she has this mantra even when she says something like, I must persevere, Lord Tomonami will be...
Show the whole time.
Lord Tomonami will be with me, Lord Tomonami will be with me. See? So, how long do you think we're gonna have to wait?
That's a good point.
I don't know. I honestly kind of wasn't sure I'd even make it this far. Not long. They're up for erasure if they don't act soon.
True. So either the leader is now forced to stand up and show up, otherwise the Ruinbringers lose. Good point. So they've got to do something sooner or later.
Yeah, I think Montoy might be in trouble.
That said, we've yet to receive word of their defeat.
Hmm.
Because this is all rigged in their favor regardless.
Wait a minute. I know we beat the bear, but does that count as beating the girl? I know, Shuri, it's a big, deep mystery.
Deep breaths.
Well, we could always just sit around here, pondering our feelings and wondering why we're here.
Let's play some reverse here. Oh, wait.
We're already dead. It's a bit too late for that kind of existential.
Hold on. Let's see what.
Wait, no, it's Motoi.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
And Yamigo.
Disappointment.
Motoi. Please, Motoi, for once, don't disappoint us.
Hey.
What? What the hell? That was noise.
That sounded demonic.
No.
Oh, here we go.
What's up?
Of course, she's a Square Enix boss. Of course she'll have multiple forms.
Tsukumi's.
Oh, I guess she does have a Cantus form.
Not yet.
Honey, you lost. Don't you think it's time to rest?
What's happening to her?
Something we should maybe try to interrupt?
Is she using some kind of psych?
If only.
Yes, it's called the Warp My Form In and Out Psych.
Her appearance is barely human.
Welcome to Resident Evil, Nagi.
There you go, Teo. They only do it for a couple select ones because, like we said, we're limited this time. So.
It feels weird to call this limited compared to the original game, but I guess.
Well, remember, Jova, it's much easier, cheaper, and faster to make a game entirely using sprites than using 3D models. 3D models are more expensive, they take more time. We've talked about this.
Showing the true colors.
Why do you think budgets have been inflating in the industry? So
It does depend because some games have an easier time with models over sprites and whatnot.
It's remember, Joba, it's a balancing between cost and actual workload.
That too, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say a lot of the budget inflation is because they're
Right,
trying
get
to
your head in
make
the
developers
game,
do more than necessary.
Right.
alright.
She ain't no prissy little kid. though.
Or maybe she is, and she's just forced to go through an incredibly torturous transformation whenever she sees a full sun.
Gotta stay on our toes for this fight.
That's just the tragedy of her
Open
being.
up your eyes, transformation. And we're sure that not fighting is off the table?
Come on, Fret.
No more do-overs, right?
Unfortunately, no, Shoka. So we have to win this.
If
We're
you fail,
screwed.
that's it. If you fail, you can never play the game again.
Yes.
The disc wipes itself.
Yes.
Sort of like sleeps.
Well, we could do it a Yoko Taro style, where
I know, I was just
we
thinking about that.
delete the save file.
Yeah, not today.
Okay, then it's really do or die this time. No holding back.
All right.
Alright.
I wonder what a stage play of this franchise would look like.
That
Yeah.
could be interesting. I could definitely see them maybe hanging some models for some of the bigger boss fights, essentially.
Well, obviously.
You heard her. Let's go.
All right then.
Here we are, a few teenagers with some attitude about to lay down the School of Hard Knocks.
Wicked twisters.
Oh,
I guess
he's a biblically accurate angel.
Well, no,
Not enough
remember,
eyes.
the Cantus are based on the Chinese zodiac, so I guess in this case might be the Phoenix? Let me check just to be sure. I don't remember if the crane is actually one of them. God, it's been so long since I watched Digimon Tamers.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think the crane is one of them.
Checking. Okay. Rat, ox, tiger, rabbit, dragon, snake, horse, goat, monkey, rooster, dog, pig. So I guess that is supposed to be the rooster.
Oh, there you go then.
So she turned into a giant cock.
And
Classy.
there's our innuendo for the day. All right. Looks like we have to put Hype-chan down.
Literally killing of the hype.
Literally. That's okay. All right. Let's try to build up more groove. All right. Over 200.
See if I can find.
Fuck.
Bird to the ground, bird to the ground.
Dance, water, dance.
Thankfully, this seems to be more fair as a fight.
Well, I will argue it's more like the data version. That's the problem. The normal one, it's fine.
Yeah, the regular version can be a problem, especially with the
Oh
DS
my
time.
god, it's literally duplication attack from Faulty Sullivan.
Wow.
The Dwibs and Sherry, for context, is a boss in Dark Souls 3 we haven't encountered yet. Well, by the time this is published, maybe we will. Who knows?
Time works in mysterious ways.
Indeed. Fuck it.
Okay, now she's a...
Fuck it. Let's just use it now.
I mean, it's dealing decent amount of damage, so yeah.
Notice the
The deep fried vision filter, yes.
Which at this point it's final confirmation that Tsugumi is the one sending visions to Neku in A New Day, and now Rendo. But for what? But for what purpose we don't know yet. All right, almost.
This cock may stand firm and fall, but it's time to make it shrink down.
I mean, she has a good RGB setting, I guess.
And there we are.
You mustn't give up. Not yet.
Be quiet, protagonist from Blue Dragon.
Noise erased again.
Hopefully.
Wait, was she a noise all along?
Well, the Cantus transformation kind of veers into that, apparently. So.
Not yet.
Give up.
Really?
Means, you need to learn when to say no.
Give it up already. You can
Yeah.
barely even move.
But again, like you said, she's probably under mind control, so...
If you want help, call your leader.
Huh? The Ruinbringers burned brightly all week,
But...
their flame has been snuffed out.
So the leader really just chickened out.
You fall into dead last. Not yet. Not yet.
Give up. You lost.
What do you mean? It's over.
It has never been this more over. What? Oh, it's a clapping effect.
Greetings, sheeple. You must be warmed up after that white-hot fight.
Warmed up?
Oh, he actually exists.
I mean,
Yes.
he's the game master, I guess.
Well, well, remember, he showed up at the.
I'm wondering if he might have just been an AI.
Well, he showed up at the end of week 1 as well, in person. So.
It was a
To
hologram.
think they lose all their points on the final day.
Oh, shame.
Tragic, really.
This week has been one for the books indeed.
And it ain't over yet. We got one last mess to clean up.
Oh yes, the Ruinbringers leader.
Mm-hmm.
I'm afraid you might want to cool your jets, though.
There is no leader.
I'm not quite ready to end the fun just yet.
Let's just say I want to keep things rolling.
If the Ruinbringers don't bring the heat, then they'll be stuck all the way down in last place. And if you lot end up winning,
Well, that ends the
game
fun.
as we know it will be done for good.
Oh no, so
We
terrible.
won't have a name.
So I apologize.
But
I have to do what I must
Today is
do.
not going to be your lucky day.
wait, you need to tell me that the game was rigged? Couldn't guess.
Plague noise. Well, fuck.
Allow me to reintroduce myself.
Oh, here we go.
I am your illustrious Game Master. The Ruinbringers leader.
Oh my god.
I called it!
There you
I
go.
knew it!
The one and only Shiba Miyakaze.
But
There you go. The Game Master is also the Ruinbringers leader.
I figured, like, what's the perfect way for him to rig the game from inside and out, essentially?
You.
It was a surprise, is it?
Of course it was.
Well,
So,
What? So. So,
yeah.
the Ruinbringers are a bunch of Reapers.
very good, Jova. Very good. You guessed it. The Ruinbringers are all Reapers. Very good, Jova.
Because the transformations.
Freaky on us back there.
So their wins technically just don't count at all.
You knew, didn't you?
yeah, that's a good thing. Why didn't Shoka tell us?
About that too.
Thanks for passing on all that intel, Shoka.
Oh, damn.
You were spying for him?
This is why she's been weird throughout the entire thing, as you might have
All
noticed.
sorts of juicy details about your leader.
And why she was so
Oh,
And Jova?
crud,
Yep.
now they know about the time
Since
travel.
last week, but I couldn't tell what.
You know, you can talk about me rigging the game, but you lot have been cheating with time
Oh,
travel.
So yeah,
no.
So yeah, this was Shiba's entire plan to find out why the Wicked Twisters have been winning so much this week. And yeah, because of Rindo's powers.
As I
Yeah.
understand it, you can only use your powers once per day, which you've already done.
Oops.
There anything you didn't tell him?
I didn't tell him your favorite color.
Of course, it was green.
Don't tell me I'm late to the party!
Well, therefore, as the Game Master, I'm going to pull a
How are you even
Dumbledore and
here?
basically give the Ruinbringers some extra points to let them
I
win.
definitely didn't tell him about your crush on Fred.
No.
Yeah,
Oh,
called it
damn.
also too, Motoy got beaten up off screen.
Good.
Good.
That's one sacrifice we can
I
make.
tried to hold him back. He recovered all his strength, just like that.
It really was rigged.
It's like he's not even human.
Yeah,
Well-
Oh,
that,
boy. You
Well,
got some
yeah,
catching up to
that's the
do.
thing, Moto. Technically, he isn't.
I see.
You betcha. But we just wiped the floor with you.
You don't. We Reapers have an instant Phoenix down.
Like tiny tea lights.
Yeah.
If you wish to erase one, you must deliver the final blow.
Remember to double tap, imbeciles.
Or perform the Fatale. Oh, yeah, I forgot you too.
Day's coming to an end here, boss.
So all the Reapers were in on it. Holy cow.
Oh, you don't even know the half of it, Joa. There's also another thing we're about to reveal.
Damn it. This isn't fair.
So they were pulling off one hell of a 4D chess maneuver with Shoka,
point.
basically.
In that case,
Remember, Choka was gonna get erased because of what she did, so this was probably a deal that Shiba made with her.
Rindo?
Up yours.
I promise, I'll make next week's game the hottest one you've ever seen.
You can take your butterfly necklace and choke it.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I won't force you to acquiesce, of course.
But if you don't, I'll kill your friend.
Atchidwebs? Yes.
It's all a simple deal, really.
You really understand the mind of a villain.
Rindy,
That sounds a lot more concerning.
I hate to say it, but this week's a lost cause.
Oh boy, my favourite trope.
Well,
it turns out to be for shit.
Well, Dwibs, obviously, I think it's to showcase just what's going on here.
Yeah, we still learn important information, so it's not. So the plot is still moving forward.
Also, I will call their bluff because otherwise they won't have a game to play next week.
And if you won't say it,
That's a good point.
Hold on, we're not done yet.
then allow me.
Oh.
We win.
Yes.
I declare myself the winner, so there.
Yes, now I shall... Now, if you'll pardon me, I'll go award myself and my team medals.
It's literally that image of Obama giving me a medal.
Yeah,
Yes.
The Jimmy, in that case, he's had like 1,000 medals on there.
Uh-oh, who's gonna be in last place?
The Ruinbringers win.
Well, Joe, think about it. Who was in last place before we all started this? The pure hearts.
Top of the table once again.
Well, I guess that
Like we established also, Joe, Motoi's character arc is basically complete, so he's telegraphed as shit.
Yeah.
There you go.
Although-
Well, Teo, look at this. Motoi gets killed, but Kanon survives.
Like I said, I
Kanon
was
survives.
doubling down and thinking both of them were, you know, in the last week was just purely the Twin Wickedistas versus the Ruinbringers.
I'll admit, I was kind of thinking that might happen given how the third week in the last game happened.
I had such high hopes. The game won't be
The game is
same
rigged from the
without you.
start. Why don't all the teams just come together and beat the shit out of them?
Jira, we literally tried that. That was our plan today. That's the thing.
I was destined for greatness.
Yeah, but nobody was really 100% in on it at this
I
point.
know, and it
Don't,
pains me
don't
to see
worry,
you go.
people are known for their greatness when they're dead.
Don't
True.
worry, I'm sure.
But as you
I'm
know,
certain
this
all
game's
65 of your
full
followers will
surprises.
miss you.
Oh no. Yeah, I'm sure.
Surely
Well,
you understand.
surely you understand.
Because now I give a
bet
fuck
you
about
do.
the rules.
I only give credit.
Well?
Shiroi, I only give credit about the rules when they're convenient for me.
Oh snap, are we actually about to see what wiping out looks like?
Oh,
Well,
we did see it last week.
We did say it last week as well. So there you go.
Oh yeah, we never saw the river team get
Yeah, we did.
wiped out.
Actually, we
just
did.
heard that they
Yes, we
were
did.
Actually, we did. Yes, we did.
Well, congratulations, yada yada yada. So, what are you wishing for this time?
Gee, I wonder.
I wonder what their wish is. Maybe this.
Well-
Yeah, exactly. To keep playing. Jesus. All right.
Roll three.
Although,
All right. Now,
although,
and now it's time for Paul Castro Jr. to shine.
Shoka. Do not fear. All has been forgiven.
How
we'll just have to
kind.
come back
You
with a
may
reduced
rejoin the
pay.
Reapers.
Shoki, no.
We'll call it bitch from now on.
Everybody betrayed me. I'm fed up with this afterlife.
Come back to us.
You all kind of suck.
Well, what are you waiting for? Just go. Not like you were really with us anyway.
What, does the truth hurt? Hey?
You'll be erased, darling.
Hold on.
Please.
What?
What are you, her mother?
I'm not going.
Oh?
You all suck. I'm out.
But notice what Ayano just said, though. You'll be erased, darling. Please. Keep that in mind for later,
Come to your senses.
when we get to
Oh,
it.
you
for-
sold... So you sold us out, but
can't.
you're changing your mind?
There's going to be more context that we don't know yet. Explain later, Jova. So you can put a pin on that for now.
Oh.
Jerks anyway.
This is foreshadow because remember when we tried to recruit her and she was very hesitant at doing so, and when we
no,
did
no.
recruit her, she acted all guilty and hold on, what?
Oh, you
Oh, hey,
two.
these two.
Think so.
So yeah, they want to destroy Shibuya, like she just said.
Slime balls came to us because they needed a new home.
Nope, they came here to destroy Shibuya.
But let me get this straight.
Just like I guess they did with their own turf.
Hold on to.
So,
Bet they had a hand in Shinjuku.
Yeah,
there you
again.
go. There you go.
why would they have destroyed it?
Well, Jova, I guess we're gonna have to keep playing to find out.
Have you seen Shibuya's safety ratings?
But you're telling me.
Anyway.
So you're telling me I finally make it to the top only to get replaced by an asshole who actually wants to destroy the city I was finally in charge of?
This is why she's so fed up with her job.
For this worthless
Yes.
city?
Oh my god,
Worthless.
he's literally the antithesis of Frank Miller.
My turf, yo.
It's true. Our move from Shinjuku was a decided downgrade.
Fuck you.
Oh, Persona 5 fans are going to eat you alive for that one, buddy.
I mean, this guy's kind of echoing my joke from earlier. The safety ratings are terrible.
But if you do, we won't hold back.
Neither will I.
But it would be very fun if you
Darling.
did.
Enough.
Not your
She's made her
darling.
choice.
So this does raise the question, though. If she was never planning to go back to them, why did she agree to this?
Well,
since I'm
here's the
guessing
thing-
they
here's-
could destroy her at any time.
Well, we're going to learn more about her side of the story later, Jova. So I don't know if you want me to say it or if you want to wait for her to give her side of the story.
I'm guessing there's probably going to turn out that she is playing Triple Agent. Like, my best guess is that she's playing things to the best way she can. That would be the only explanation as to why she would betray us and then suddenly...
And of course, just like in the
have a
first game, we're
change of
saying last week is for realsies, so nothing more.
Well, again, it's a 12 game, so 3 weeks. Yeah, it's the same formula as the first
Good
game.
luck to you both. And
So again with the
interestingly
birds.
Interestingly enough, the Variant Beauties will be in there.
Hey, Beat, do you have, like, God on speed dial or something?
Here we go again.
What?
There we go again.
Unfortunately, God only responded to Neku.
Yeah, true. Remember, Shiwai, Neku is the one that God has the hots for.
Oh,
so.
goody, we got him
And
in the
text
social
Neku
network.
to
text
Oh,
his husband.
you.
Go ahead, Shiroi.
Oh no, this simply won't do.
Alright, and now Shiroi's monologue as Coco.
Not the time.
Well, believe it or not...
Believe it or not, Teo, go ahead.
You're all beaten up.
Believe it or not, Teo, Coco is trying her best to help things out. But we'll find out how in week 3.
You are right, I'm not believing it.
Boy, we really did a number on the pig.
Did they literally take this track from the DS version?
I mean, they
it's
do
a-
bring back
it's-
some tracks.
They do bring back some tracks from the original game, yes.
Princess Coco's got you.
Don't let the Gremlin corrupt you, Mr. Mew.
There-
Run away.
Here's a little
I
preview
won't
for.
call you a pig,
Go ahead.
but we need to act quick. Time is of the essence.
Here's a little preview for you, Dwebs. There's gonna be a point later in week 3 where they play the original version of Twister. I'm gonna let you try and guess where they play it specifically and why.
Like in the older James Bond movies, where it just plays
Hold on,
for
that's me.
whatever reason.
Wow, that's rough. Guess you'll be stuck there a while longer. The weird goings on in Shibuya are all over the news right now.
God, it's
That's-
reached the humans.
Think you'll be okay? Should I join you?
I'm sorry, I can't stop this music track. It's been stuck on this for a while.
I mean, this track is a bop, so can you blame me? I mean, you're not wrong.
And how much
As long as
longer
it's
will I
a
have
new
to hide my
tracks
face from the
eventually.
audience who probably have guessed who I
Oh,
am?
hold on. But I'm still worried.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I proposed it's pretty obvious who this character is. So.
Mm-hmm.
Cute hoodie.
More deep fried visions.
They're going to launch a meteor.
It's the apocalypse.
What
The
is it
end
with
of
splitting
Shibuya.
bad guys and meteors?
You know, I don't think I mentioned this.
I can't.
Go on.
Yeah, sorry, no. I was waiting for the other Pedro. I don't think I mentioned this for this entire run, but with the whole concept of time traveling. Well, not identically, mind you. Checkmate. With time traveling and changing the fate of someone in order to save them. This actually starts to be more similar to Devil Survivor. Actually, the game that I compared the first way to this. So interesting enough.
Yeah, right. It was just two things I'd like to mention before we end. First off, I have to commend Paul Castro Jr. for his excellent performance that we just heard just now, and also. And one thing that I'll also talk about, one final thing before we go about the story. Can we talk about how this story is incredibly entertaining consistently? Like, there's always something interesting happening. Like, every time the story might potentially reach a point where it might possibly dragging, Kondo always knows when to put in a new plot twist, or reveal, or bomb, or whatever you want to call it, just to make sure the narrative maintains momentum. And as a result, it's consistently entertaining throughout. I'm having so much fun going through this story. What about you guys?
It's great.
Oh yeah, no, definitely enjoying it. I like that even though I've been calling stuff, it's stuff that works well enough in the mystery format. That being said, assuming that they're keeping it to just 3 weeks instead of potentially faking us out with a 4th week, because unlike the last game, now we actually will have another team aside from the main bad guys we're going up against in the fray as well.
Mm-hmm.
I am interested to see how they wrap things up in this 3rd week. Again, assuming there's not an extra 4th week in the game.
This was something that was also in the first game, and it's also impressively also here in this game, despite the fact that Kondo as a director, if there's one thing he nails, is pacing and escalation. Again, the plot keeps escalating at a gradual pace and never really lets up. If only the Feref and Seref's referring court storyline was like this, this entertaining. But we're dragging. All right, everybody, tune in next time for week 3.
See ya.
See ya.
All right.